Alright, how's it going, chat? There we go. Yo, BC, Azrael, holy cow. How are you guys doing? Okay, so, new homework exercise for this week. I don't know if you guys in chat have been doing the homework in Discord, but the homework exercise that I set for this week was to draw, or is to draw, cylinders, because we just got started with ellipses. We did boxes in the previous weeks, so now move on to cylinders, and then next week we'll draw cylindrical objects. To literally need to get better at art. You've come to the right place. Yo, MXR Vits, and Just a Guy, how's it going? Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is set up a horizon line. Let's see. Guess I can start with a vertical one. These are actually really hard to draw because not only do you have to get the perspective right on them, getting the curve of the ellipses right is one of the main struggles. So we have the minor axis, major axis is horizontal in this case. Then we do that and make sure it's the same on that side. So both of those have to be the same. And then, yeah, and then another thing is you also have to think about how wide these planes actually need to be. And this one looks a little weird down there. Suffering with the pose and perspective for an hour and then realize you hadn't flipped the canvas at all. That's not good. But I'm doing great. So yesterday they released an announcement for the like first major update for Monster Hunter. It looks pretty crazy. We got one new monster, and then Zoshia was made available, or will be made available. So that's pretty exciting. Definitely gonna be doing that, or playing it a lot when it actually comes out. Because I'm kind of looking for some more stuff to do. Not that I've done everything in the game so far, but I'm kind of at end game. Yeah, the pitch is ours. How's it going? And that guy, how's it going? I wonder how the lines are so good. You have to join the daily line work drills we're doing in the Discord. If you're doing those every day, your line work is definitely going to get better. Art's fun and all, but you wish you had more time for it. You'll get more time for it eventually. And if anything, just lose out on some sleep. Sleep's overrated anyway. Okay. Let's have one right there. I think another issue with drawing these is making sure that this stuff is like at 90 degrees, because it's not. Look at how far off it is. That's 90 degrees. It's so hard to see that unless you rotate the paper. So we'll do it there and there. Wait a second. Yo. That one hits there, and then the other one has to hit it there. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. My Discord has a sus channel when you wanted to enter and said you're underage. Yeah, it's the NSFW chat. So these have to go that way and that way. There we go. Speaking of the Discord, just in case you guys don't know, we've been doing an animation contest in the server. So if you want to participate, you've got until May 31st, I think I set the deadline as. Oh, that's so ridiculous. I hate drawing these forms. Ellipses are one of the worst things ever. I don't know who invented these. There is one thing I want to find out though. Because the plane would look like that, and then if you do that, it gives you that. Okay, so it is behind it. But then this has to touch it like right there? Or no, it just touches it here. And this ellipse further into the depth. Has to be a bit rounder. There we go. Yo, Emmy, how's it going? What do I think is the biggest common mistake that artists make? I want to say something stupid like using an eraser. But serious answer, the biggest common mistake is probably doing gesture drawing. This one right here is a little off, because I think it should have curved a bit more over there. Yo, L-Room? How do you make a line for cylinders? Basically connecting two circles to create the cylinder properly? Hold on. Okay. Right, how do you make a line for cylinders connecting two circles to create the cylinder properly? You mean these lines on the side? Oh my god. You mean these like lines on the side which connect the ellipses? How do I decide whether two objects have the same vanishing point on a single horizon line? Well, for two objects to have the same vanishing point, they need to be at the same rotation. So if you're looking at, let's say you're looking at a scene from above, and then we have one square which is turned this way, so it's pointing that way, and then you have another square that's like over here at the same rotation. Well, I guess I could make this a different shape. So let's say this one is a rectangle. But as you can see, it's at the same rotation. So if you want to draw these in perspective, so there would be a vanishing point over there, and then this one would go to that same vanishing point. So as long as they have the same rotation, they go to the same vanishing points. And what determines whether you have multiple horizon lines? Every tilted object has its own horizon line. That's basically just it. But you do have to be careful, because if an object is like inclined, so let's say we got the horizon line here, and then there's a box that's tilted like this. In this case, it won't have a different horizon line. Instead, these lines will be going up. So if we say the horizontal vanishing point is there, you need to draw a line vertically up, and then these lines will converge at the vanishing point up there. And then same for these converge to a vanishing point below it. Yo, Ravash, how's it going? Find it weird how everything except properly constructing a body with boxes works for you. I'm gonna have to practice boxes. So we'll have that one go all the way out there. Yo, Coco, thanks for sharing the art tips. Good to hear. Thanks for watching. Talking about the line that connects both of the circles, not both circles of the not finished cylinder. Yeah, so these lines, right? In that case, they extend from the major axis. Where the major axis touches the edges of the cylinder, that's where they extend from. So that also means that if we have a shape like that, center of that is there. Actually, wait, that's not good. Need to do that, and then we'll do that. So if you have a square like that, you can see that the center of it is right there. If you want to draw an ellipse inside of this square, you have to take the halfway of that line, and then the major axis will be there. So then you draw the ellipse around there, and then those lines originate from there, not from here. Okay, so let me... I hate that I actually have to measure these things. To make sure I'm actually drawing vertical and horizontal lines. Cylinders are easier than boxes for you, since there's less lines to mess up. I would say they're comparable difficulty. I think with cylinders, because you don't have to worry about perspective convergence as much, it's easier to draw them in perspective, but then you also have to deal with, you know, actually drawing the ellipse, which is a whole different beast. think I should stream a bit more early? It's midnight there. Streaming earlier for me would not work out too well. Because it'd be too early for me to stream, unfortunately. But I appreciate you stopping by. Simplify a biblically accurate angel. Maybe I should actually mark like how I'm drawing these. It's gonna be over there. Yeah, there we go. Most things in art can be simplified to boxes and perspectives. Yeah, it can. The geometric forms are like most important thing you can learn, basically. Get rid of that. Okay. It's fine to do this sort of practice where you're just drawing these forms randomly, but I think you only like really start learning how they work once you start using them to draw actual objects. Because when I'm just doing this, I can draw them however I want. I don't really have to worry about proportions or anything like that. Or making sure that they have the right amount of foreshortening. So this is like a super beginner exercise. Just making sure that you familiarize yourself with it. Don't know what to specifically work on in terms of your art. Do you have a fixation on drawing heads? Haven't completely got the hang of it. It's gonna take a very long time before you're able to draw heads properly. Like, the hardest part is getting the likeness that you want. But it's also one of the more fun parts, I guess. It's too sharp up here. Instead of having the circles in the daily line work practice, I might have to start incorporating ellipses. Oh, you've got another issue related to boxes? Alright, just ask away. Can I make a long form video just drawing for like 30 minutes to an hour? It really helps keeping you in shape when not drawing. I mean, that's what the streams are. I could make just a, I guess just a random non-stream video like that. But I'd have to see what kind of format I want to use for that. What's the best way to communicate the direction the shins are pointing in a drawing? The front part of the shins are a straight line, or very close to a straight line. So basically, wherever the straight line is when you're drawing a leg, that's how you know where the front part of the shin is, or you know what direction they're facing. And my lines are still a little too ugly when drawing these things. It's so annoying because it looks really messy. How do I keep my arm? Your elbow always collides with your body and line goes weird. Actually never thought about that. I keep my elbow kind of to the side. It doesn't really hit my body. Because I mean I've got like gigantic shoulders. You should see my shoulder press. It goes crazy. You're struggling calculating the distance for the cube to look like a cube? Yeah, that's a pretty difficult, pretty complicated issue. The best thing you can do for that is just use actual cubes as a reference and then just draw those from reference so that you can train your intuition. But another trick that you can use is using ellipses to figure out the plane, because a circle fits perfectly inside of a square and ellipses are circles in perspective. So if you have a plane and you can draw an ellipse inside of it so that it touches the square, or well, I guess it touches the plane where it needs to touch, because the circle would touch the square at these 4 points. So if you can draw an ellipse inside of that plane and it touches those 4 points, and it also follows the rules of ellipses, so it has the minor axis, the major axis, that's how you know that that plane is most likely a square. Well, I guess you can use that to kind of estimate whether or not you drew the square correctly. No, that's too wide. You want to see me draw a buff woman someday? I drew Eris pretty recently, I think. Speaking of Eris, I've also been reading Jobless Reincarnation, and right now I'm at volume 17. I just started that, and it's gonna get crazy, man. Season 3 is gonna get ridiculous. Your final year of high school exams are over. Congratulations. Yeah, now you can finally draw. Could you ask for questions? Yeah, you can ask a question. You need buffer. It's a bit too round here at the top. Oh, is that something a little bit above? Can I tell you how to draw a male torso? Do you have like anything in particular that you're struggling with? Because there isn't like a method to draw anything. You kind of just have to learn as you go along. Did I watch Bleach 1000 Year Blood War? I only watched season 1 of it. Because I was watching it as it was coming out. So I finished season 1 and then I kind of stopped until, or you know, I'm just waiting until the entire thing is finished. Actually, I think with one like that, I don't think this is possible. Well, it might be. Because it would probably converge. Actually, no, I think it works. Yo, team hack. Love my shorts. Good there. Thanks for watching. And Disappointed Cowboy. How's it going? Yeah, I'm still looking at this, wondering if that's possible, because hold on. I erase that. Because if the center vanishing point is over there, and then this cylinder looks like that, I don't think this one would look like that. You're always good at copying it line to line, but now that you have time, you want to learn it properly. And you're stuck with the male torso. You did the female one, but the male one looks odd. So technically speaking, if you can draw the female torso, you should be able to draw the male torso as well. Because the like the biggest thing that determines whether or not you can draw them is your perspective skills, which applies to both male and female torsos. So you just have to study the anatomy a bit more. I would imagine the thing that you're probably struggling with is the latissimus. So on women, the latissimus is a really thin muscle, meaning you barely see it, so their waist starts kind of high up. But on men, because it's bigger, it goes all the way down, almost to where the belly button is. I would start by looking at that muscle and just studying that a bit, because it determines the proportions quite a lot. How do you do a perspective on spheres? Spheres use cylindrical, or they use ellipses for their perspective. So a sphere looks like that, right? Which is a circle, and circles are ellipses in perspective. So you have to understand how to draw ellipses to be able to draw a proper sphere. I think I should do a short tutorial about perspective related to boxes that look stretched. I made one like that recently. I don't know if you saw that one about the couch, where I made a really long couch. The idea behind that is essentially what you're talking about people making those boxes too long. Struggle at drawing heads and faces. They're difficult. Heads and faces are like one of the hardest things to draw. This looks ridiculous. What you love about art is progressively seeing what so far only exists in your imagination become a reality so you can show it to someone. Yeah, that's really cool. Is there a difference of man glutes and women glutes? It's mostly just the fat. Mostly just the fat, and what you also have to pay attention to is how it slopes. So the gluteus on women, because of the fat, it slopes a bit higher up, whereas on men, it's much more of a like shorter transition. And do I know about Aura Days? I've seen his stuff on. I've seen his stuff around on YouTube. Too advanced for beginners. You understand it now as a beginner to intermediate. Yeah, I try to keep my stuff for like more intermediate artists, but I do always have to keep repeating stuff like how boxes work and how cylinders and stuff work, because otherwise people will not be able to follow. When are we going to get homework for making a human body? Probably like 6 weeks from now. Haven't completely decided yet, but for now it's just mostly going to be drawing objects, because I think the perspective is really important to know, and you can't really learn that if you're drawing human bodies. Or it's a lot easier to learn when you're just drawing objects. Got no idea how much you needed that. I'll leave it there, I could help. Okay. I should start making these things a bit rounder because I'm keeping them really flat right now. Do I know about the manga Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity? I have not heard about that. Yeah, so for this one, let me... do this. Do I have any finished or rendered art? You can see my stuff on Twitter, but I'm not a huge fan of like rendering. I like doing I like the drawing aspect a lot more than I do the painting aspect. So I keep most of my stuff with the cell shaded look. Let me try making this one shorter. Ellipses are also, or not ellipses, cylinders are also really deceptive when it comes to their length. It's super easy to make them like really long. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Any tips for remembering the shape of the pectorals? So you have one line going like that, which is... Oh, well, actually, hold on. So if you have the arms, you have one line going like that. And then there's one for the bottom. And then right here at the center, where you have the xiphoid process, goes up. Then right here, there's a curve in between the collarbones. And then from there it goes that way. I think that's probably the simplest way to remember it. Let's have it going this way. So that one touches there. Not sure if these are actually converging, because that one hits there and then, yeah, that should be like that. What art program do I use? I use Clip Studio. How do you connect the male pelvis with the rib cage? A really important one is the obliques, which on women it kind of smooths out together with the hips, whereas on men it usually sticks out a bit. And it's also because the pelvis is a bit taller on men than it is on women. Yeah, make sure the lat goes pretty low, and then from here, slope out to the glutes. That's pretty much it. Do I think you'd get flamed if you called your art sort of good, or is it too mid? It depends on what skill we're talking about. If we're talking like Twitter artists, then I think you can get away with calling it good. If we're talking like professional artists, then I would say it's a little too mid for that. Absolutely not professional, but Instagram artist? Yeah, that's, yeah, in that case, I think it's fine. So what if we do... What if we make this one this long? Proportions of the neck? In terms of heads, the neck is around 1 head tall. Oh, that's way too round. So if you mark the entire torso and then you say this is the, or well, I guess this would be the head up here, then you would take around half a head for the neck. Then that works pretty well. I remember the drawing of the bunny costume girl. Yeah, I remember that. So I said the ground plane was really important for that. When you say practicing boxes doesn't help, what exactly are you practicing with those boxes? Do we have a Discord? We do. The link should be in the description of the stream. Or I think somebody could also post an invite link for it. How long have I practiced boxes, and have I, Oh, and I think you're, talking through pitches art. Good enough. You're good enough and not a failure. Trying to draw the cylinders in perspective like I'm doing, but you failed, so you drew the cylinders inside of the rectangle you already drew, and it worked. Yeah, if you've drawn boxes and those boxes make sense proportionally, then you can you should be able to turn them into cylinders. Oh yeah, by the way, there's one thing that, like if you guys are trying to draw ellipses and cylinders inside of boxes, there's one thing you have to be careful with. It's a common mistake, if you will, where people draw a plane like this, and then they're like, okay, boom. So probably be over there, and then minor axis for this would look like that, or a major axis. So then they try to draw an ellipse inside of this, and then it just doesn't work. The reason why the ellipse doesn't turn out right is because the plane is not actually a square in perspective. It's more of a rectangle. So if you want to draw ellipses on planes in perspective, you have to make sure that the plane is actually a square. It's hard to check that, so you kind of have to just use your intuition. But if you're having trouble drawing ellipses inside of planes, that might be what you're doing wrong. You're new to Discord, just need a server full of artists. Yeah, we got a bunch of people in the server. We got like 800 disappointments as well. You see, I used to do tips on gaming. How do you 100% Kingdom Hearts? Well, step one would be to not follow my guides and just look at the wiki. Make sure you do the speed run and don't change your Keyblade trophies on the same playthrough, and make sure that that's not on proud mode, because you're gonna want to kill yourself in the game, of course. Oh yeah, this reminds me, the Venom, the new DLC character for Guilty Gear, came out yesterday, I think, or maybe 2 days ago. Need to give that a shot. Practice requires practice. Have I tried making characters that could be used as an image for my channel like VTubers do? I've thought about doing that, but then I got too lazy to actually do it. Yeah, I thought about like making a live 2D model as well, because I mean I can draw the whole model myself, so I just need to look into how to actually animate it a little bit. But then I was too lazy to actually do it. Recently drew a woman about to fight a kangaroo. Turned out way too good. In what scenario? Yeah, never mind. You can finally draw a cube lined up with another cube while rotated on a different angle? Oh, nice. Why'd I decide to do art instead of gaming? Because I just started drawing randomly one day, and then like you can see if you look at like my old videos, you can see that I was drawing and I was still doing like gaming videos at the same time. But then those videos started getting less and less views, so I eventually stopped doing the gaming videos regularly, and I just started doing art more often. Yo, Kamiya, how's it going? What software am I using? I'm using Clip Studio. Practicing vanishing points, rotation, and overlapping. You should just have to practice placing things in a grid. Yeah, if you get better at placing things in a grid, I think the at least the mistakes I pointed out, you'll get better at that. So happy they're adding a rank mode for Guilty Gear. Alright, Shadow, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. And have fun in the Discord. What if you like drawing complicated stuff? Torturing yourself? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, hold on. This one's actually being a little weird. So many tutorials use something other than Clip Studio? Interesting. That's weird, because I figured Clip Studio is like the most well, aside from like Photoshop, I figured Clip Studio is like the most popular program. If I make a 2D character, a 2D VTuber, can you make a 3D version of the character? Yeah, by all means. No, you find a lot of people using Procreate. Yeah, that is weird. The chillest guy you've ever seen. Obviously, I'll get the model and for free. I appreciate it. Is Clip Studio a one-time purchase or subscription? I think it's a one-time purchase. I think there is a subscription version of it, which comes with like all of the updates. Or I guess, I think you get like constant updates if you get the subscription, but if you get the one-time version, you just get everything. Alright, pitch is ours. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. You want to draw her win against the kangaroo? Will I ever create a gaming channel? Probably not. The farthest I'll go with that would be to do gaming specifically on Twitch. But yeah, I'm not even willing to do that. I've been drawing cylinders for an hour. Completely forgot about Monster Hunter. This is just so zen. Like, I barely have to think about it. I just have to draw it. You remember once you tried to draw a gun from a very awkward perspective? It drove you to insanity. Yeah, guns are pretty difficult. And actually, I think for one of the homework exercises, we're going to draw guns. Because they combine boxes and cylinders. So I think it would be a decent exercise. I tell you, this isn't the peak of everything, of using everything you've learned. Yeah, it's the peak of something. I'll make a tutorial on how to draw heads and faces from different angles. I'll think about it. Because I've also been thinking about actually continuing the anatomy stuff and doing the leg anatomy video. So I think I'll work on that first. If I ever saw it, I sent. Yeah, you do need to lock in with perspective. If there's anything you need to lock in when it comes to art, it's perspective. Like, anatomy honestly doesn't really matter that much. Because you can always kind of fake it. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. But the perspective has to be on point. I didn't even think about it, but I should probably set up a grid so that I get a ground plane and then I can just draw the ellipses on the, or cylinders on the ground. I'll ever do a face reveal? I've already done, or well, I've already shown my face a couple times on stream. There was that volleyball stream. There was the workout stream. Yeah, you can also see it for the course videos. Okay, so this one will be there and there. Oh god, the bots are on Twitch. Stay safe, my Twitch viewers. We don't have any protection against them. Okay. let's do one more. Man, I'm also kind of thirsty. I'm surprised that Twitch hasn't, or chat hasn't reminded me to drink something. You have struggles with drunk buff women. They for some reason look like men. Well, I mean, it depends on how buff you're making them. Oh, there we go. Make sure to rehydrate, guys. There we go. Yeah, it's hard for women to build like huge amounts of muscle, or well, at least similar amounts of muscle to men. So if you draw them with that much muscle, it's going to look more masculine. If you're drawing muscular women, you kind of have to give them a slightly higher fat percentage. Like, you can make them buff, but you have to make sure that they're not completely shredded. Can I explain when the vanishing point should be outside the horizon line and how to proceed? Vanishing points sit outside of the horizon line in, I think, 3 scenarios. So there's one where, let's say you're looking down at something. And then, yeah, we have an object right here. In this case, the horizon line is always at the level or at the height of the person's eyes or the camera's eyes. So in this case, they're looking down at this. The horizon line would be up here, and then the object would be here. In this case, you get 3-point perspective. So instead of the verticals being perfectly vertical, there's going to be a vanishing point far below the horizon line that the verticals are converging to. And the opposite thing happens when you've got the camera looking up at something. So in this case, the horizon line would be down here, field of view is up there, so then it would be the opposite. You've got horizon line down here, and then all of the verticals are going to be converging upwards. So if you're drawing a scene where you're looking down or up at something, you need to make sure that you're doing that vertical perspective. Alright, Just a Guy, thanks for stopping by, have a good night. And Azrael as well, thanks for stopping by, I have an important exam, which are national exams for 200 minutes straight, and good luck with that. So that's the first scenario. The second one is when you're drawing inclined planes. In that case, if we have a plane, I'm also going to switch to Monster Hunter in a second, after I'm done explaining this. So with inclined planes, if you have a plane going to a vanishing point right there, and then you want it to incline or decline, it's going to be converging to a vanishing point directly above that vanishing point. And if you want it to decline, it's converging to a vanishing point directly below that line. So that one is pretty simple. And then the last one is when you're dealing with tilted objects, in which case the vanishing point, well, the position of the vanishing points are kind of random and they can be basically anywhere. So like that. Tilted objects have their own horizon line. So those are converging over there. And then the tilted box has to make a 90-degree angle with the tilted horizon line. But yeah, those are the 3 scenarios. Do buff women have bigger hips? Compared to buff men? I think hip-wise... if you have a man and a woman with the same height, I'm actually not sure if the woman would have bigger hips than the guy. I don't think so. Alright guys, I'm gonna switch over to Monster Hunter. Although starting it up would probably take a couple minutes. This game's weird like that. Yo, this music's so good. Is it realistic to have 2 or more horizon lines? There's always one horizon line in the scene. If you mean horizon lines other than the, like, tilted box horizon lines, then no. You like my accent? Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, do buff women have bigger hips than normal women? I think the difference is probably negligible. I would imagine they have slightly bigger hips, but then they would also have a lower fat percentage. So it kind of depends on, like it mostly depends on fat, because muscle and bone don't really determine size as much as fat does. Okay, hold on, I need to... do that. There we go. We can do that. Okay. All right, Natalure. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Let me close Clip Studio. Okay, there we go. What brushes do I use on Clip Studio? I'm just using the default G pen. But I turned off the pen pressure as well as the anti-aliasing. At least I turned it down a lot. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think the audio looks fine. Good. So let's see, what do I want to do? I've been farming. I've been farming Arkveld quite a bit. But I think I actually want to start making armor sets. Can a person have a lot of muscle and also a lot of body fat? Yeah, they can. In fact, I think it's more likely for someone to have a lot of muscle as well as a lot of body fat, as opposed to having a lot of muscle and low body fat. Which does mean that buff women do end up with larger hips. So I got a bunch of these investigations. Can't run that. Might as well run this one just to get it out of the way, because I've got one quest. Or one attempt left. What free art program do I recommend for beginner artists? In terms of free programs, I think Krita is like the main one that people recommend. I haven't used Krita that much, but I think it's fairly similar to Clip Studio. Oh my god. Forgot I was using longsword. I only just started using this, oh my god, recently.
Come on, you're better than this. Here we go.
Oh no. Wait, did it hit him? All planned. Ain't no way, man. Should probably play a bit safer. Man, I was really hoping that, like the recent update for this game, or with the newest update, they would add some sort of monster viewer, like 3D model viewer. Virgil. Are there any differences between fat men and fat women? On women, the fat usually blends together, or well, the fat from like the rib cage down to the hips. It's a much smoother transition, whereas on men, a lot of the fat collects in the stomach. I think that's probably the biggest difference. Oh my god. Yo, what is happening, man? I do think it's cool that you can have like so many monsters on the screen, but then this happens sometimes. I also think there should be a way to zoom out further, or have the camera zoom out further. Because they do have a setting where you can like change the camera distance, but it only zooms it out by like a super tiny amount. What about the limbs? On the limbs, they're more or less the same. I think the only real difference is in the hip region. Fuck. Ray Dow has appeared. And I think the reason for that is also a big part of that is because of the way the pelvis is shaped. Because on men, it's a lot taller and thinner, whereas on women, it's wider and shorter. So on women, it holds the stomach fat a bit better, whereas on men, the stomach just kind of overtakes it. Oh my god, I should have charged that. Oh wait, this is actually bad. Fuck. Where exactly does the oblique go? Just doing the rough sketch of the torso. It's right above the iliac crest of the pelvis, so it's slightly slightly below the belly button. Yo, Floating Fairy. How's it going? You're watching Osu Pros? Do what you can't do in at least another 4 years. I'm surprised they haven't like broken the tempered wound there yet. Oh, that was close. I actually would have gotten hit by that. Oh, I just noticed Virgil isn't using a longsword. It's using a switch axe. Oh, come on, Virgil. And the cheeks and the glutes. The amount of clicking and aiming speed your hand needs is just unnatural. Yeah, the from some of the videos I've seen, it doesn't look normal. And the worst part is, I don't think it like really helps with like line control for drawing either. If it did, I would be playing Osu like every single day. Oh yeah, they're gonna do a an arch-tempered Ray Dao in the upcoming update. Pretty excited for that. Kind of on par with a 200k player being 800k or so. Okay, so that's the main thing I wanted to do. I think I needed to do bird wyverns. Yeah, high ranked bird wyvern monsters for my weeklies. Okay, bird wyvern. I know Kutku is one. I actually can't remember what all of the other ones are. Oh, Gypceros. Oh yeah, Zoshia, hold on. Zoshia is finally going to be available in the next update, but I'm actually curious if we can... Ah, no quest sessions found. Damn, so I guess you can't... Either nobody's doing the story mission right now, or you can't do it if you're a particular rank. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'm happy to help anytime. Yes.
Oh, hold on. Let's see, investigations, field survey. So there's this new Udra, which has the flame gem. Definitely want to keep that. Then this Arkveld also has a gem right there.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Don't think it does, but it does help with hand-eye coordination. But it's only useful when you're just starting drawing on the PC. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Because I think more people would definitely start doing... or like start practicing their line work if you could do something like that for it. Wait, isn't Chemetries a bird wyvern too? Oh, it's a brood wyvern? Yeah, get out of here, man. Marina, Chemetries. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do an SOS. Let's do that. It's like nobody's running this. I actually do need Rathalos materials. Best map you did was 555, and the 200K's best has a PB of 584. Oh, okay. Are you serious? The quest is still here. What do you mean? Oh, whoa, wait, what? Hold on. Time limit 30 minutes. Started 25 minutes ago? Oh, get me out of here. Go back. Oh, and K9 is the 200K's best. Session was full? Yo. Does nobody want to run Kutku? If I ever played the OG God of War trilogy, I've played 1 and 2. I never got around to playing God of War 3. I do have it, as well as Ascension. Just never played it. I did play the PSP ones.
Let's have another hug with no
I
surprises.
think Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
You idiot. That's so extra. You don't need to do that. Although I'm not complaining. Do you guys like the Digimon on my head? I don't know if we've gotten a good shot of it yet. Look at it. Oh shit. For the 20 hours you've been playing, you're apparently way above the skill level when they started out. Oh, that's good. Ah, fuck. He stole my wound. See how that man's going in with a red charge blade. I only played 1 and 2 as well. No, did I press dodge? Okay, he got me with that. Oh shit, I was looking at chat. Yeah, I went for the platinum in God of War 1 and 2. And it's absolutely horrible. I would not recommend doing that. But because of that, I think I got kind of burned out on playing God of War. Exactly, Excampus. I'm doing great. Oh wait, I was the only one that didn't. When's the next stream gonna be with the big group playing Repo, SCP Containment Breach, or Lethal? That was probably the best time you've had in your life. It was pretty fun. Maybe sometime soon. I don't know if it's going to be this week, but we could probably do it again next week. Oh yeah, I need to do that 4 more times.
Yes. I can help you source materials.
Man, I also don't understand how this little shit works. Like how he actually, or how the material collection on this stuff works. Because it seems like sometimes they just fill up their material super quickly, but then other times I have to do like 15 quests before they even collect 2. What's a level in a video game that scared me as a kid, but then it became my favorite? I actually thought about this recently.
Right.
There was a level in, I can't remember what game it was. Man, I thought about this the other day. Yeah, this quest is cooked. Tempered Rathian? Yeah, let's do that. Or regular Rathian, I mean Tempered Ian Kutku. What was it? It wasn't a Final Fantasy game. It wasn't... Was it the Pokemon game? Yeah, now you actually got me thinking. I need to know what it was. Let me think about all the games I played as a kid. Kingdom Hearts? No. Jack and Daxter? Muse of Midnight?
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Man, I actually can't remember.
Let's put them to use.
You're here for a break from drawing your manga panels. Tests are coming up too. Need to see if it's smart to stay up so late then. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean you could use it as like, you know, we only played for like 5 hours. You know, it could be like a 5-hour break. Yo, sync. I'm not sure where the other person went. I don't know if they went straight to the Kutku. Oh yeah, they did. That was worth it. For you, it was God of War 1 where you had to fight a giant Hydra. Ah. Yeah, that's right at the start, if I remember correctly. The low profile? There was this game that I played a lot as a kid. The thing is, I didn't have a memory card back then, and I also rented this game. But like, for the longest time, I couldn't remember what it was called. But apparently it was called Orphan Scion of Sorcery, which is a PS2 game that like I always rented on the weekends. But that game had like a second level that I was also pretty scared of. Be sure to rehydrate, chat. There we go. You would always try to make it past random points in Demon Souls or something. Oh, yo! You serious? Oh my god. It's more like we'll be going from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Your sleep schedule's already fucked. Yeah, so it'll be fine. Oh yeah, there was also the Bionicle game on the PS2, which I also couldn't get past, like, the first level. I think there was just a lot of stuff on the PS2 that I was scared of. This thing, it's so big that the tail hitbox, it just goes over your head. One video game that I played was way more mature than my age. I think the first one was probably GTA. I played that as a... well, GTA San Andreas, probably. Played that as a kid. Do find it fun that the live is able to be edited into 2 videos from at least 20 minutes. There was a lot that happened in that. Oh fuck, don't use that. God damn it. Whoa, what is that hammer? This game also has voice chat, which I'm not sure how you turn it on, but I hope I'm not like broadcasting in-game. Maybe it's like a push to talk. Oh fuck, I knew he was gonna, or she was gonna do that and I still got hit by it. Very nice art stream. We're just studying the environment. I don't even know what I got hit by. Yeah. I also need to start carrying flash bombs because they're really useful for stuff like this. You're almost double the hours, the second highest human on the list. Good. That's how you know who the real supporters are. Mind's Eye. Do you also play GTA San Andreas when you were 5 or 6? No, that game was huge back in the day.
So long for now.
I think it's also I think it's also like kind of crazy how GTA San Andreas was kind of like so far ahead of its time, and I think even compared to like GTA 5, it's still, you know, kind of up there. Tempered Argveld. 4 decos and then 8 of those. It's not a bad quest. But I already have plenty of those quests saved up.
Anything catch your eye? Hello.
Let me see. Kutku. Constitution. Wait, this thing is Agitator? Huh.
Done already? Yes.
Oh, just these two. Man, I need one that has, well, either Yian Kutku or Gypceros and Rathalos. That's disgusting. Why would anybody hunt this thing? Yeah, I guess. What was my first shooter game? For you was COD 2. I've actually never played any of the Call of Duties before Modern Warfare. My first shooter game was Gun Griffin Blaze. Which was like a mech shooter. Pretty interesting. Uh, yeah, let's do this. I didn't even know Gypsaros could show up here.
Are you prepared?
Like that's how much I care about this monster. Oh, you're leaving, disappointed cowboy? Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. No! Just took out the wound before I could do it. Oh yeah, I should see if there's how I like activate the voice chat. That's already 11 p.m. and you're probably gonna stay longer on a school day where you need to be there at 9 a.m. and wake up at like 7:30. Well, it's probably best that you get this schedule into your head early, because it's probably gonna happen a lot more often. It's almost dead? Damn. Oh, wait a second. That hammer. Or is that just the Arshan hammer? Actually need to check that, because the person from the previous quest also had that, but I can't remember if that was Alice. Oh, I forgot to restock my traps. Oh, this thing is resistant to shock traps. Come on. It's made of rubber. I think that's one of the coolest things that they do in like Monster Hunter, when they give monsters these like attributes that make them resistant to certain things, because I think Gypsaros' skin is made of rubber, so the shock traps don't affect it. I think that's really cool. That's like a really cool detail. Are you serious? It's not too bad. You had school days where you just couldn't sleep until 4? Damn. Yeah, that doesn't
Research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
that doesn't sound good. Quality. I do think I need a lot of bones to make certain pieces of armor, so I might as well just collect all of them. Fuck. Bird Wyvern Gem? Yeah, I still need to do 2 more of those quests. Regular Argvelt. Tempered Rathalos. Argvelt. Chemetries. Chatacabra. Hmm.
I heard from yes.
Maybe I should use a different weapon too. I did make this gun lance, which was kind of like a placeholder. I wasn't actually planning on making this. Charge blade, switch axe. Yo, this switch axe is actually godlike. Like visual wise. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at this, it transforms into a scythe. That's crazy.
Should we take a break?
Alright, let me... Oh, wait, where's Alma? I hope a lot of the, like, the newer weapons they're gonna release with the new update. I hope they'll have similar stuff like that. Probably do Yun Kutku again. Somehow you feel better rested than on days where slept a good 9 hours in the morning than afternoons where the good feeling subsides. You know, I do. I have that as well. It's so weird. You sleep more and it just doesn't. It doesn't help. How come there's nobody that has a Yian Kutku plus Rathalos quest?
Let's have another hut with no surprises today.
Wait, what? Tempered Yian Kutku will leave the locale soon. Are there two? Fuck. I also haven't seen any... And there are two Rathians. What the hell? I also haven't seen any quest where there's like two of the same monster in the quest. Not even sure if that's possible. Oh right, I'm using switch axe. Yo, that was crazy. I might have to start using bowgun too. Because just holding down the trigger, it does seem pretty fun. Yo. That one's smart. I probably should have rolled forward. Yo, serious Ramune? Drawing stream. You're gonna go now? Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, not sure when we're going to be doing another group stream, but probably pretty soon. Well, this thing's almost dead. No, please kill it, don't let it get away. Fuck. I think they're going to go after that, so... I'll go after this thing. That is the one we need to kill, right? Yeah. Oh my god, it flew all the way over here.
I gathered some materials too. Check your fuel pouch.
Set a bomb. Bomb set.
Just planted a bomb. Oh yeah, I need to start carrying those as well. What did I have in mind to play? Probably Repo. I haven't looked into SCP Containment Breach, so I'm not sure like what that game is like. I'll probably look into it, and then maybe we'll play that, but right now I'm thinking Repo. Ain't no way it did that. No, I should have brought a hammer. That would have made this so much easier. Yeah, Repo seems to be like it's literally just Lethal Company, but sillier. Man, this thing's messing me up. Yo, they were so far away, they're still not here. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's the squad. I think it's more fun with a larger group than containment breach. Okay, yeah, then I think it's gonna be repo. Alright, good night. Jesus. This game's so calm and peaceful, like when you're on your own, but then as soon as everybody shows up, it turns into this. How's it not dead yet? Or almost dead. Good.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
It's actually crazy how hard you can stun lock monsters now, because they made paralysis just so ridiculously strong. Wow, that's a crazy amount of rewards. What game is this? This is Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, they made paralysis ridiculously strong. To the point where you can, if you've got a good paralysis weapon, you can, I think, inflict paralysis like every minute, essentially. And then, you know, if you're running a squad of 4 people like that, and let's say you got somebody running paralysis, you got a different person running stuns with hammer, you got somebody else running sleep, and then, you know, a bunch of people using traps, you could probably stun lock every single monster to death. Eisengeist. Now let's go back to Longsword. Okay, I need to do one more, and then I can actually do the stuff that I want to do. Rathalos, Rathalos, no. Actually, hold on, let me see if... Oh, what is this? No, it was full. Damn, man. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck. Man, all the good quests, they fill up so quickly, man. Oh, yeah, of course. These 2 are the only ones left. Who wants to do this? Yeah. There we go. Although this one might actually be kind of tough.
By order of the guild.
I read that as invent anime. Oh, I should have brought hammer for this. Fuck, I didn't need to mount it. I didn't realize they hadn't done that. And then it comes down, that's great. Yeah, I guess that is the Arshan, like, hammer, because I've seen a bunch of people, yo, everybody's using Arshan weapons. Holy shit. Damn, we only have 25 minutes too to hunt both tempered monsters. This one might actually be pretty close. Might have to just randomly shock trap it just so we can do more damage. Missed that? Yeah. Oh no. Wait, what did that thing say? Death awaits with sharp what? Finally. Wrathclaws actually does a surprising amount of damage. Oh shit. Like that. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. No. I feel bad now about telling them that it was a skill issue. Especially when I'm about to die too. Yo, holy shit. Oh, yo, hold on a second. Oh, and now it's... No, hold on, hold on. We got it. Damn, a ruby? I'll take it. They shock trapped him just a little too early.
What do you suppose this is? It looks quite old.
Yeah, this place looks so cool. I think if you were into drawing backgrounds, I think this would actually make for a pretty decent like background study. Yo, we both missed. It was a good plan, it just didn't work. Fuck. No, it's too early again? I even have a evade window on the set, which increases the, Okay, that's whack. Which increases the amount of iframes you get during the dodge. So dodging stuff like the flash attack that he does should be easier, but... I guess the timing isn't that generous. Bro. It's not even close to death yet by the looks of it, and it's already doing that. Oh, you can still destroy wounds? I didn't know that. Oh, now it's almost close to death. Fuck, I don't have... Oh, there we go. I don't have pitfall traps set on my hotbar. Or radio menu. Quick select. Oh, can you imagine if this was that Tempered Rathlos, Tempered New Udra quest? Those rewards would have been crazy. Wait, they had rare items collected too. Don't tell me there were 2 Ancient Wyvern coins. Okay, that... Was that it for the weeklies? No. Still need to do cliffs. 3 quests and cliffs. Nursilla, Blangonga, Arkvel, Chuo, Lola, Nuudra, Rathia, and Rathalos. Actually want to do Tempered Fulgur Rathalos. Because I think I need... Or Fulgur Rathalos, Tempered Rathalos. Guardian Rathalos, that's the one. Because I think... No quest sessions? Really? Damn, that game? Just like that? Oh, there we go. It's cool that you can essentially do whatever quest you want whenever you want through the like SOS feature. The downside to doing that is that you can't hunt the monster solo. Like, you have to do it with other people, which is good for farming. But if you want to like learn the monster's patterns and whatnot, it's a bit harder to do. It also only just now hit me that they've got be gentle. That they've got 2 versions of Rathalos in this game. They have the regular one and then the Guardian one.
Don't worry about it. No worries.
Oh shit. Almost like it's this game's Pikachu. They're just milking it. Privileged. Ooh. I'm also not sure which one is stronger, the normal one or the Guardian one. Yo. We might actually fail this quest. Fuck, I think I might need to start... Oh, yo, that would have killed me? No way. Yo, it instantly just goes after us. It's got a tempered wound. Get him. Yeah, I should probably leave the wounds for Charge Blade, because they actually need it. Yo. Oh yeah, these things can also like heal the wounds. I need to be careful about that. Fuck. I need to put my trank bombs on a different button. Yep, that was intentional. Wow. Did they miss the flash bomb? Yo, the fact that that kills me, if it hits me, that's insane. Uh-oh. Yo, Mother Hunter, you need to heal, man, please. There we go. That was close. I'm actually not sure how people get like all the way up to HR 180. Because right now I'm hunter rank almost 140, and I feel like I've been playing quite a bit. So the fact that there's people that are like HR 200 and stuff, that's crazy. You're trying to learn how to sculpt anatomy? How many hours of practice per day should you get in? When you say sculpt anatomy, you mean like 3D sculpting? Oh, in Blender. Well, I can imagine that even in like 3D, the most important thing isn't learning the actual anatomy, it's learning how to properly reproduce the forms that you want to reproduce.
Understood.
But I think a good number for like hours that you should invest in a day would probably be, oh, Tempered Jin the Hut would probably be like 2 hours, at least 2 hours. I think 2 to 3 hours would be ideal. I want to do this one, but I don't feel like there's anything I need from him. Let me see.
What are we making today?
I need anything for the armor set. So I've got that. Wyvern Gem. I've got 61 scales. Ice Blade, Carapace. Certificate, Carapace. Horn. Yeah, I've got plenty. Just need the Wyvern Gem.
Done already?
Okay, so I guess we're not doing Jin. Hirobami. No Udra. It just occurred to me that I actually haven't fought Hirobami like that much either. No, I can't believe they ripped off Kingdom Hearts.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Wait, what is the other weapon I've got? Oh, the insect glaive. Okay. Yeah, that should be good enough. Yo, Arkveld. And just randomly being chillin'. Bro, you could have warned me, man. Oh, there's the hero bombing. The insect glaive animations are always like way longer than I expect them to be. So sometimes I'm trying to dodge and I'm just stuck in the attack animation. Yo, look at this vulture immediately going for the tail. Like the monster wasn't even down yet. Are you serious? Come on. I never understood what this thing is meant to be, because it kind of looks like a tapeworm, to be honest. Through perspective drawing stream. Yeah, because look, we're looking at the environment. Got a tree over there, horizon line right there. Gotta make sure everything's to scale. I don't even know what hit me there. That is unfortunate when you, fuck. Oh wait, I still got it, nice. Yeah, when you get like one status ailment on it and then it immediately gets hit by a different one. So it kind of feels like the other one gets wasted. Oh shit. I feel like it happens a lot when you're using hammer, and like as soon as you get the stun, somebody ends up getting paralysis, and it's like, well, there goes my usefulness. Oh, there we go. I feel like there's a... Oh, yo, HR 316? Jesus. How do you even find enough content to get to HR 316? I feel like there's like a small dead zone on my analog stick. Temperature in the HUD. Gravios. Show. Guardian Ebony Otogaron. Guardian Ebony Gem. Actually, I think I already made the like entire Ebony set. Gore, Arkval, the Ray Dow. Ebony. Oh no, I didn't. I do have enough gems to make it, so it doesn't really matter. This is a really cool set, though. Guardian do Shaguma.
Anything catch your eye?
I think I made an Orshan charge blade.
Alright, let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah, I did.
Hello. Done already?
Hold on, let me see. Material retrieval, item trade, smelting foundry, that's the one. Let me see how many materials I need to make the auric calcite.
I've got. Let's get started.
Auric calcite. Gormagala gems are 800. Arkveld is 1,000. Okay. So you basically just have to run as many Arkveld gem quests as you can. 300 smelting points. Okay.
See ya.
Damn, you need a decent amount then. Alright, chat. I think I'm going to end the stream there then. That was pretty nice. I'm pretty excited for the update. I think as soon as that comes out, I'm probably going to be playing this quite a bit more. Even though I've already been playing it quite a lot. I think I have like 80 hours in the game so far. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I might stream on Friday. And then probably do some more like perspective practice. Essentially what I did today. And then yeah, as we were talking like previously in the stream, maybe there's going to be another group stream soon, like the Lethal Company stream that we did recently. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and guess I'll catch you all next time.